shows you it's armed. You press the brake harder and you floor it. I tell you to release it and you go, oh my God! All right, guys, this is Vic from V-Drive. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Today I have an amazing vehicle for you guys. This is a 2024 Hummer EV Omega Edition 3X. There is only one and only. There are, few of them in Edmonton right now, but this specific color describes the Omega Edition. Right, look at this. Beautiful looking fob right here. There's a lock and lock option. And you get the nice Hummer EV with the blackout GMC logo fob with the Hummer. As soon as you press the unlock button or come closer to the vehicle, the whole front end just lit up. Oh, by the way, this color is known as Neptune Matte Blue. Beautiful looking name. Love that name, by the way. And if y'all just gonna swat down here, you can see the blacked out GMC logo at the front end, and you have the nice metal 2 recovery hooks at the front. And the whole bottom is metal as well, so your whole bottom end is protected. Right, I'm gonna give you a quick snapshot how it looks from the outside here. Let's talk about these wheels real quick. You have the beadlock 18 inches blacked out wheels. It also comes with another set of tires, which I'll try to show it to you in the video here. But you have the Wrangler, Goodyear Wrangler off-road tires, and of course they're easy to drive on. You know, you can take it off-road and you'll have easy time driving it on any terrain. And on the side here you'll have rocker protection, and of course your assist steps, which is pretty amazing. Comes out with the blacked out HEV badge, and this one also have illumination pack where you can get these nice luminosity lights, so when you take it out to the jungle or in the mud, you can have it on both the angles here. And on top of that, I'm going to quickly put this back, you will also have an Hummer EV projecting down below, and you can also only see it at the night time. So it has an illumination package, as I mentioned it to you. So of course this is a SUV version, as you can see, and look at this American flag blacked out, as you can see. Looks amazing. Let's check out the back of the vehicle here. This is my vehicle, by the way. I live in Alberta. That's my plate. You have the nice body match cover for the back tire as well. And look what you have right here. There is a rear view camera there as well. And there is another recovery hook at the back. And you do have a towing package there too. So if you need to connect your trailer, you can do that. And of course there is a hitch down below as well. And if you need to connect any trailer cameras, you can also do that as well. Now, let me just quickly show you the back of the vehicle here. Just need to turn it on. You press the button, it opens up. Nice looking tail lamps, by the way. Everywhere you look, the only thing you see is etch. So if I turn my head like this, you can see this thing is etch. Right, here's the back of the vehicle. Just came from the gym, so you can see my Nike shoes out there as well. And I have these all-weather mats, inserts. You know, during winter times I'm going to be using it. You have these 2 buttons, you can press it down, and if you do that, you can just drop these seats. I have something on the seat, so it won't be doing it right now, but right side is fine, so that's why I was able to do it. So it only goes down, it doesn't come up, right? And you have your tools if you need to take down your spare tire, right? If you need to do a little bit of a roadside service for your tire replacement or something, who knows, right? You have that there. There's a small pocket space here too. You can throw your things in. There's a nice map animation of the Mars. Oh, sorry, actually of the moon, as you can see, that's there. And here it is. It also comes with a few more tools right here, and you have your regular stage 2 charger. You'll just have to get like an extra prong from your dealership. They can provide you that, and of course your lock nut keys and all that stuff is there too, right? And you do have a 120 volt port at the back here too. And closing it, you can just press this button, or of course you can actually press this button as well to close it down, no problem. You can press this button twice, or there's a button underneath here that you can press. By the way, hey camera, that's a part of the 360 camera. You can press this, or you can press this, and it can opens up your front end here. You can see the nice light just goes side by side, and here it is. Some of you will be wondering what's down below here. You know, you have your washer fluid that you can top up here. And on the other side, you can actually take these screws off, and look, you can take this whole portion off. If you'll check through my channel, you'll be able to see I actually jumpstart a gas combustion engine through this battery. So that can be done through this vehicle as well. Just because it's electric doesn't mean you can't take those quick chances to help your friends. You can still do that. No big deal there. I'm gonna quickly put this back, snap, 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 and boom, there it is. And inside here, you do have a little light. You can throw a body inside if you really want to kidnap somebody, but just so you know, if they know about the vehicles a little bit, they can press this button and they can come out, or they can even connect their DC port and charge their phone. What about that? And you have these nice bags inside. You can also kidnap somebody's dog in it, but hopefully you don't do that. But you can throw your Hummer EV roof panels, which I'll show it to you how to take them off, which is pretty cool. And you press the button, the whole thing comes down. The style, the solid, the boldness of this vehicle, you just can't miss it. I bought this thing about 1,000 kilometers ago. I bought it as a demo. Not a single place I've been to where people are not staring, what vehicle is this? And a few people actually stop me and they're like, what are you driving? What is this thing? Like, what's the fuel consumption? I'm like, no, there's no fuel consumption. It's just electric vehicle. I also want to touch base on one more thing. This specific one also comes with this, off-road package, which has these crossbars. So if you really need to take them off, you can do that, or you can stack down your boat or any kind of pulley storage pack on top of this, which can help you to put any kind of storage inside, right? Let's jump into the interior. I want to show you the front seats first. But first of all, you have the blind spot detection, heated mirrors, very standard. When you spend $187,000 on a vehicle, that's what you expect. Now, this vehicle is called Lunar Horizon. This is jet black, light gray combination, as you can see, right? You have the nice Bose stereo system with a nice moon map on it, with a few steps on it, as you can see. And of course, there is a nice etch mark on it. It's not quite Hummer, but you can look at it and you can say that's basically what it's saying, right? Of course, your power locks, your memory seats, a nice grab handle, very rugged, by the way. When you're looking at a very heavy-duty truck, that's what you expect. And of course, the buttons to automatically close down your mirrors. As you can see, both the sides, it's happening. And look, I was talking about the etch. You have another etch for the vent as well. Then you have buttons to open up your trunk, which you can also call it a frunk, and your tailgate, your lane assist, your button to drop all your mirrors. And this button, you can engage your rear trunk 120 volt port, and of course your light for your infotainment session as well. I'm going to come back to the front seats in a second. Let me show you the back seats. Well, here's the back of the vehicle here. Let's just get into it. There's a small speaker here, and of course another grab handle, so you can have a truck feeling, right? I want to show you something. As soon as you close this, the mirror just goes up a little bit, which is very sleek design in my opinion, right? Oh, look, I need to clean my vehicle a little bit. You have all-weather mats inside, and there is a cloth insert. If you remember, I showed you all-weather mats at the back. You can put that insert during the winter time as well. And here I am, back of the seat here, right? Plenty of space. I can lower this middle portion down and put my coffee and beer or anything in it, right? Comes with the heated seats at the back, air vents, and another pocket space. And I have a 110 volt port underneath. I don't know if you can see it properly or not. You can charge your laptop. Now, infinity roof panels, as you can see. It looks really blue. It's amazing. I love this part of the vehicle, right? This is not really a glass. This is some sort of PVC material, if that's the right way to put it in. You can see everything through it. If you're buying this vehicle or considering to buy this vehicle for your family, you can look through this. You can look through the clouds and everything, the stars or anything, depends where you live, right? We don't really see stars in Alberta. Not that I have seen it for a while. But you can also take these 1, 2, 3, 4 panels off and throw it right in the trunk. And I'm going to quickly show you how to take them off. It's pretty simple, right? All you're going to do is, when you look into these handles, you're going to open these handles, both the side, just like a Jeep Wrangler, and you can take this portion off, just like this. And basically, you can take it off like this, right? Look at this. It looks amazing, right? And if you want to put it back, the whole thing just goes back like this, right? All you have to do is just push it in properly, just make sure it's engaging it. That can be a little bit of a practice thing too. Basically, you can see it, I haven't done a whole lot of it, so that can be, but here it is. Now all you have to do is lock, and another lock, and boom, here it is, right? Now let's get back to the front of the business here. This is what it is. All right, we are inside the vehicle here. When you get in, you see a nice Hummer animation, and you see a Hummer going across the moon, which is pretty neat, isn't it? I love that thing, actually. Now you start the vehicle here. You don't hear anything. This is not your typical gas engine, right? And same thing here, you can take these panels off. By the way, you also get a ratchet from GMC where you can take this bar off as well. When you take these panels off, you can use ratchet to unscrew these screws. And there are two more screws right here. You can unscrew them. You have the rear camera mirror that has a washer on it too. So when you wash your rear window, it washes that rear vision camera as well. And of course, here it is, your vanity mirror. And look at this thing. You have the regen braking button. You can actually brake with this thing too. Super cruise line up here. Super cruise option here. Cruise control. Forward collision alert. Nice Hummer EV. Nice design with the Hummer EV badge right here, as you can see. There are a bunch of drive modes. And here's your storage space. You can throw your candies and stuff in it. There's a wireless charging here. You can throw your keys and stuff in it. Cup holder space. This console shifter looks exactly like your half-ton pickup in a GMC. If it's equipped with bucket seats like Elevation, SLT, Denali, 84X Denali Ultimate, that's a similar shifter, no difference, right? Now, you can change multiple different animation on the screen here too. And if you want to raise the suspension, currently it's on entry exit because I just entered. As soon as I'm going to start driving, it's going to jump down to normal. So it's going to be lifted up a little bit more, right? So you can see that little badge there, like it's going to go up a little bit more. My steering wheel is turning, so, tires are doing its own thing. And if you want to go up higher up, you can actually also press this increase button. You also have this extract option, which you can only do that in the extract mode where your top speed is going to be 20 kilometers an hour, right? Let's just get into this infotainment screen, by the way. You have not to forget, you have a trailer brake controller if you want to pull a trailer. Nice H view here again. You have a heated steering wheel, rear locking diff, imaginary rear locking diff, but works practically, and a front and rear diff, traction control, park assist, and automatic parking as well. Now, to engage your heated and cooled seats, you can press these buttons. Look at this. Just like this. You have the nice clock inside, locking diff option. I set my charging to 80%. You can set up in your app as well. Trailer view, of course, songs, whatever. And here is your 360 camera. This is a huge vehicle. When you need to park it in a parking lot, oh, that's some random kid admiring the vehicle, by the way. If you're in a parking lot, you can see exactly all the lanes on the side. Oh, you can still admire it. No big deal. And of course, your underbody camera that are very special. I want to show you something. When you have your underbody camera on, you can actually press these to wash it too. It's pretty neat. And front one, you can do the same thing too. Now, some dirt can be really, really crazy, so you really need to actually grab a cloth or put your finger on top of it, but that's something you can figure that out. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and of course, you do have your inbuilt navigation powered with Google, as you can see right here. So everything just like your phone, you can set it up accordingly. Then you have your off-road modes. You have your auxiliary mode where you can add all auxiliary switches. Now, if you guys remember, I have those two lights there. I can turn them on using the number 6 because that's where it's connected to, right? And of course, right here, you can see all that extra information. Now it has a G-force monitor as well when you do watts to freedom mode. You can do air down mode, depending where you at in your driving position. If you're in a really muddy situation, you can deflate your tires so you can come out of that muddy or snowy situation very efficiently, right? I feel like that's a pretty cool idea, right? Canyons have it, and of course Hummer have that too. All right, guys. Now I'm gonna show it to you how different drive modes work in a GMC Hummer. It has adaptive air suspension, which I showed it to you. It goes up and down, no problem. Now I'm gonna quickly show it to you how the how the crab walk and all those things work in this setup. Right. I'm gonna quickly turn the vehicle around real quick. All right. All you have to do is just press on this button long enough and it's going to turn on the crab walk mode, as you can see, right? And as soon as you see this little crab there, that's all you need to see. Make sure, I want to show you how the cameras look like from inside. So when your crab mode is on, your rear tires are going to turn like that too, right? Which is pretty cool, right? So when you do it, your right tire goes this way, left tire goes this way when you make it turn towards like a 360 turn. In the crab walk, they both goes like this and that. Like, look at this now. Look at this. So all you do is just steer the steering wheel. So easy to come out of the parking lot. It's just, whoo, so smooth. Just so smooth. You can go like a fast crab as well, but I don't want to look. And if I'm actually trying to make a turn, it won't turn properly. Look, now it's gonna go sideways. It's still going sideways. Look at this. It's pretty neat. In order to turn this off, look. In order to turn this off, all you have to do is just press this crab button again and it turns off, and boom. I also want to show you one more thing. The turning radius on this vehicle is just something you need to take a look at. So I'm gonna quickly show it to you here. Let's see if I can justify showing it on the camera. So we're in the parking lot here, as you can see. I'm gonna just do the 360 view. Right? You can turn the steering wheel, and here it is. It's just in a small parking lot. It's gonna come around. Look. So I just basically did a 360 turn in a huge truck very effortlessly. It's amazing. Hope you guys liked what you just saw. I'm going to also show you the all-terrain mode real quick, so you can see. When you do the mode change, so in the my mode, you can decide everything the way you want. But look at the animation that you get, right? It's just something. This is your normal, and this is your my mode, and you see like little gadgets traveling around the vehicle. And then you have your off-road mode, then you have your terrain mode, and in your tow haul mode, you have like a huge spaceship at the back. And as soon as you do a tow haul mode, you will see your charge dropping to how much it's going to take, because your battery life is going to actually drop, right? So I'm going to quickly put it into a terrain mode so that I can show you how far along it can go. So I'm in the normal height setting, and I'll show it to you how much more it goes, because it goes really high. As soon as you jump in, it's going to show it to you. It's already in the terrain mode. You need to actually select it. That's another thing. So you need to put it in the terrain mode and accept it right there. And now you can shift your vehicle to extract. And here it is. It's going to start to go up, and you can see it says extract mode on speed maximum 20 km/h. And you can see The whole vehicle is just going up and up and up. Look at this thing. Check out the back of this vehicle. Look at these huge canisters. Air suspension canister with the magnetic ride. It's just amazing. Look at this. It's huge, like that huge canister right there. Right there. Look at the travel time that you can see. It's still going up. It's still adjusting. As soon as you're going to start driving, look at this. It's so huge. And I'm going to quickly show you how low it can go so you can have that idea as well right from your screen there. By the way, if you like what you're seeing so far, please subscribe to the channel and please turn on the bell icon too so you can keep your notification on for all the amazing videos that you're going to see on this channel. And don't forget to like and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Same name, We Drive. So this is all the way up now. Look at this. It's all the way high up. Look like a perfect jungle vehicle. All that height. I'm gonna stand beside the vehicle so you can see how tall of a vehicle it is. It's huge. Now I'm gonna drop it down to all the way down. Let's take a look. Now I'm going to show you how far down it can go to your entry and exit. Look at this. That's going to go down. That's going to squat down from front and back. Not bad, eh? And boom, there it is. Now check out my height with the vehicle. That says it was right up there, and now I'm right up here. Hope that helps you guys. So now I'm gonna go for a drive. Let's take a look. All right, so we are on the drive right now. Hope you guys like what you guys saw. Please drop a comment. Please let me know how you guys like the video. If there is a specific vehicle that I can review it for you guys, it'd be amazing. All right, here it is. So we're on the road here now. As you can see, it's pretty smooth drive. Everything is pretty much on your control, like everything is in your reach, like heated cool seats, all that stuff. I'm gonna quickly, the rear camera mirror is pretty helpful actually. You can see everything from behind, and if you just turn on to the regular mirror, you can barely see enough things, but with this you can look at a lot more, right? Feels amazing. It's comfortable, right? You sit up higher, and especially when you are in your suspension mode too, right? As soon as you speed up, the front end goes up and down, and same for the back as well. The tilt happens, and it's just very smooth, right? However, when you keep it on the increased setting here, it's not going to be as comfortable because now your suspension is all the way inflated, right? So it can be very rough. It depends, that's what I felt since I was driving it from like last 1,000 kilometers here, right? Now it's on one pedal driving. As soon as I let go my gas pedal, right, it basically slows me down and recover a little bit of energy. That's why we only charge it up to 80% of charge, which I'll show it to you once we're at our charging station. One more thing I would like to notify all of you, if any of you are looking at the Hummer, one thing that you will definitely notice, these panels are removable. That's why there is some air coming out. So it's not going to be as quieter of a ride as a Yukon or an Escalade or any of the other GM vehicles will have. But if you're talking about the instant power, we are at 108 right now. I'm going to quickly step on, and you can just quickly get on to faster speed, no problem. It just goes like an instant torque because one motor is at the front, two at the back. It's just amazing, right? I'm going to turn on the Super Cruise mode right now. It's going to recognize my eyes, which it did. Green sign, boom, boom, and here it is. As you can see, Hands off the table, foot off the table. I can just drive normally, no problem. I'm gonna quickly turn on my signal now. As soon as I'm gonna do it, it's gonna look for an opportunity, and boom, it's gonna make the change based on all the blind spots around the vehicle, and here it is, right? It's a rush hour in Edmonton right now, 3:40, and I'm gonna annoy some people, but it's what it is. I wanna demonstrate to you guys how it works. Now, if I turn on my signal towards the left when people are coming on my side, it's not gonna make a change. It's not gonna make a change, as you can see. My thing is flashing on the side. It increased my speed, decreased my speed, and here it is. Auto lane change is still happening, and it is gonna happen right there. There you go. Right? I just said it. And all you have to do is just turn off the signal, right? You can see the suspension travel in this thing. It's pretty cool. It's pretty comfortable, man. I love this vehicle. I wish the GM could have done or could have worked something out to dampen down all this extra noise. That would have been really handy, right? But let's just take this exit so I can show it to you how the Watch to Freedom works. It's WTF, not what the it's Watch to Freedom. It can make you lazy as well, because all the time you're turning all these signals and not touching your steering wheel, right? You can cancel the Super Cruise just by pressing the brake, and as soon as you jump onto the exit lane, it also happens there too. So we're gonna quickly record Watch to Freedom in the GMC Hummer, and you'll see how this thing just fly off. You know, all that torque, 830 horsepower, and 1105 pound-feet of torque. Okay, all you have to do is, it shows you it's armed. You press the brake harder, and you floor it. I tell you to release it, and you go. Oh my God! Holy shit! That was quite a bit. But hey, this is 830 horsepower and 11,500 pound-feet of torque. We're gonna try that one more time. Let's just go, baby. And you floor it. And it's amazing. And all you have to do is press this twice, and boom, it's off. Hope you guys like what you guys just saw. Alright, so it's time for charging our Hummer EV. We are at our charge stop location right now. These guys have 150 kilowatts per hour charging range. Now, our battery is around 206. So their tendency, what they are saying, it's gonna take whatever, roughly hour and a half. But soon they will have a 300 kilowatts capacity soon update coming up, so they'll be able to do it a lot faster. But I'm going to quickly show it to you how the charging and everything works, so you can have an honest review and you can have a proper understanding. So right now, this is what it is. It's going to show you range increase rate, all that stuff. But again, right now you're not really getting anything. So 32% charge, 159 kilometers current range. And now we're going to get back to the vehicle here. You're going to unlock this area. So if you have a level 2 charging, which is going to be at your home, you're only going to be connecting to this prong based on what you saw previously in the video for the charger. But since it's the DC charging, so you open up this plug right here as well. So all these vehicles, if you need to charge it, you need to do it all by the apps and stuff. So I'm going to quickly recharge my phone wallet up to $40, or even though they're only going to take about like $25, because these people in Edmonton, they currently have a promotion of 0.19 kilowatt. In a few days, it's going to be 0.65, so I'm going to take the maximum advantage of it. I'm going to quickly go 100102, which is already connected. I'm going to hit charge. As soon as I'm going to hit charge, it's going to authenticate the whole thing. Preparing to charge. 31%, as you can see. And here it is. You can see that blue light coming inside, and it's just authenticating everything. And there you go. As soon as you see the green light blinking, it's running. And let's go and show you the front of the vehicle real quick. You can see these nice, beautiful blue light going all the way this way. So as soon as it's all the way here, it's going to be fully charged. I want to show you one more thing inside here. I'm only going to charge this vehicle up to 80%. For example, right here, current range is 160 and this is 80%. Because of regen braking in charge, I'm only going to charge it up to 80%, just like your cell phones as well. So current charge range increase rate is 386, 388, 89. It's going to be around that range. So it's only going to take me 40 minutes. So if I can show it to you, it is 4:33 in my phone right now, October 3rd. And within 40 minutes, it should be full. And in the meantime, we're gonna go inside and have a coffee or something. All right, so here it is. After spending a few minutes, we are at 407 kilometers. And at 5:13, we are at 80% of the charge. As you can see, because I set my target charge level up to 80%. Took a little bit longer than what we expected, but here it is. Hope you guys like. Don't forget to follow and subscribe, and please drop a comment.